miners will just mine for fees.
for fees. But what if you lost like also the 15 million bitcoins? What would happen to the rest? Because right
Well,
now,
if 50,
because
let's say what's going to happen is they're not going to be owned by one person.
they're
It's
gonna
like
fail.
there'll be probably, if there's 15 million bitcoins, that let's say 6 million bitcoins
Because
are
right now, most of the program nowadays for Bitcoin is that they are taking out Bitcoins out of the grid, like out from the circulation.
into cold storage.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. What if there's no more Bitcoins that will be circulated in the system because we were already reached the market cap of 21 million.
Okay. All right.
So
That's a good question.
no transactions will be made.
That's a
That
good question. Okay. So let's say you decide to open a vault.
Okay.
Okay. And you could, because you want to make some money.
Oh yeah.
And I say, tell you what, I will give you 10% of the gold I put into your vault, okay, to pay. And so I give you 9 gold coins, and you get to keep one, and you keep it in your vault. And then I give you, pretty soon you have 1,000,000 gold coins in your vault.
And no one would like to open.
And then, so now you got 1,000,000 gold coins. What are you going to do? You just going to leave them in your vault?
That's
What would you do?
That's what they normally do. They don't wanna open it. They just wanna.
If, okay, now let's say those 1,000,000 gold coins, let's say 1 gold coin can buy a house for your family. Let's say your mom doesn't have a house. What would you do? Would you say, sorry, Mom, I've got 1,000,000 gold coins, but I'm not going to help you? Is that what you would do? Would you tell your mom, sorry, I can't help you. I'm going to keep I'm greedy. I'm going to keep my gold coins in my vault. Is that what you would do?
No, no. But
No,
of course,
they're going to spend them. When bitcoins get to be very valuable, people are going to spend them.
that's how they will be killing the bitcoins. Now, what they are doing is that this.
It won't kill the bitcoins.
I mean, that's how they will kill the transactions of Bitcoin because this bankers they are taking out these bitcoins from the grid, from the circulation now. They are buying all these bitcoins. Once
Okay.
they will be able to
Yeah,
buy
but
it.
okay, then what happens when bitcoins? Okay, let's say that they destroy them. Let's say the bankers destroy 20,999,999 bitcoins, and they destroy them, and there's only 1 bitcoin left, and you have it. Okay. All right. And they didn't destroy that. Okay, but there's this big network out there. Okay,
And no one is transacting now.
no, they can't. No, see, they're not gonna. They can't destroy them all at once. There's going to people. The network is going to be out there. They can only take them slowly, a little at a time.
Yep.
Then you have that 1 Bitcoin. All of a sudden, that Bitcoin, if you can prove that those have all been destroyed, and there's nothing getting transacted, your coin is going to be worth trillions of dollars,
Yep.
and you
Right.
can start. You will be the richest man in the world, and you can start spending that on the Lightning Network, and they'll say, "Yeah, I'll take your Satoshi." And the banker is going to go, "Oh, but I destroyed all mine, and now that you're the richest man in the world because you have 1 Bitcoin, and I had almost 21 million, and I destroyed mine. Why did I do that? Because now you're the richest man in the world." Because the entire world could run on 1 Bitcoin. Because then what you could do is you can say, tell you what.
Because the fraction of Bitcoin could only take up.
So what you do is
Point
so what you,
zero.
right? So what you do is you say, hey, I have it appears that I have the last Bitcoin. We would need to keep this thing going if you want to get your fees. This Bitcoin's worth trillions of dollars. So what we'll do is we'll just add 8 more decimal points to the Satoshi. So now instead of a Satoshi being 8, instead of a Satoshi being 1 million, or a Bitcoin being 1 million Satoshis,
So you'll
it's
be
going to be 1 billion, like millionths of a Satoshi.
So you'll be needing an alternative coin.
No, no,
I mean,
no. What you do is you just add more zeros to the.
but how? Because the system would only recognize how many decimals for Bitcoin.
No, the miners can change that rule.
How?
The miners are the ones that decide on the rules. So if the miners,
So
and the
they need to
miners are going to
program.
do what's in the best interest. If the miners say, oh, gee, let's just go out of business and go wash dishes instead. No, they're not going to do that. They say, we really like our business. We want to keep it going. Let's fix it. We'll just add more. They're not adding more Bitcoins. They're just cutting them up into
Yeah,
smaller
in process.
pieces.
But I think there is also